we are alive, but
South Africa's chances of winning this series or getting automatic World Cup qualification.
over.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, as in match, I thought will be over next delivery. Next
If not
ball.
now, then sometime, right?
So, is this a mid-inning show or is it game is done, finished?
This can also be our dugout, also practically around
We
the
like
same
it.
time. Yeah,
We don't do dugouts on
Yeah, but
match
this,
days, but yeah, this is
they were
dugout.
generous enough to give us the chance of,
So they actually see Jay Thakkar has won.
exactly.
So actually they were nice
A
enough.
combination of everything.
Yeah, they were nice enough to say कि Sports Today, or maybe they also wanted to catch up on the dugout. There you go.
6
So it is paisa vasool for everyone.
man of the series.
Should I say here? Yeah, has to be.
Could be, yeah.
No, has to be. 100, 250s. No, this is not
This
a
was
50.
not a 50,
Yeah,
but
it's
yeah.
not a 50. Shubman missed out on a 50, but
Yeah.
by the way, India, just overall picture, a second string. I know people may not like it, or this word that we
it's a-
use, second
it's a
string, but the backup team of India has beaten a full strength South African team
2-1.
in an ODI series. This tells you the bench strength.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Because I mean, we were expecting, okay, it'll be a bit of a challenge. South Africa, are motivated. They need those Super League points. None of that really mattered in the end. They got comprehensively beaten and could have been a 3-0 had India not lost that close first match. Could have been a 3-0.
Yeah.
So South Africa will go empty-handed.
Khali haath aaye the.
They lost the T20,
T20 series and
then
this too.
the ODI series also. Although they would have fancied their chances in the ODIs
Oh, for
because
sure.
they were here with their full strength team, as you said.
They could have fancied their chances in the T20s too. Remember, before this one, they had never lost a series in it.
Yes.
So,
And they won that first game. They won that first game. Second game was a tricky one. 8 overs a side, no? Or 9? I think
Which one?
the second game against
10 overs or second T20?
second T20.
I think 10 overs.
Was, yeah.
10 overs a side. So that was a tricky, but then they lost the third and final T20. Now Shikhar Dhawan.
Okay, question. Shikhar Dhawan form, what do you say?
I think Shikhar Dhawan's form is concerning at this point.
Come on, yeah, he's the most consistent guy. Okay, do one thing for me. It will be a good exercise for us as well. Anurag, please take out Shikhar Dhawan's last whatever ODI list. So let's take a look at his last 10, 15 or something like that. Because I feel, I'm just telling you top of my head, I don't know. I feel that he's always under trial for some reason or the other. Poor guy always has to prove himself.
No, but that's the path that he himself chose.
He chose not to be part of the T20 team.
Off late, of course, for the last 2 years, we've had two T20 World Cups. So, majorly, you play T20s compared to the ODIs. And Shikhar Dhawan, fortunately, unfortunately, is you get to see him only in the ODIs. Now, I understand you said, poor guy, history decides your present and your present decides your future. Unfortunately.
Philosophical.
You can put a picture of him posing like this and make like a quote for that.
Quote for Insta story. Like one picture with this.
Inspirational quotes of the
What is
day.
the line? What is the line?
History decides your present and your present decides your future.
This is one of the thought for the day.
Yeah. Which people will post in quotes along with like some selfie or something.
So because of what
No, not this list, Anurag. The ODI list.
That's his ODIs only. He's only played ODIs. That's his recent.
No, don't do it like the. Acha, okay, chalo.
Recent matches.
Okay, but these are not less. We can see a bit more. Just go to that ODI as I told you last time. Yeah, yeah, come down. Yeah, ODI match list. That's correct. So let's see that. That way now we can see a bit. Go down now to the bottom.
Right,
just taking a look at while you still soak in the words of wisdom given by Rahul Rawat. Meanwhile, we will just go down into looking at his records. That is the last few ODI. Okay, there you go. Right, so let's take the last 10 odd, or let's do a cutoff of 2022. Let's do that this year. So he got a 79, 29, 61, 10, 31, 9, 1, 97, 13, 58, 81 not out, 33, 44, 13, 6. Now, do you know how to take out that start date from 2022? So we'll get the exact figures. I'll just do it quickly. Please carry on.
So basically what I was trying to say was that because of what Shikhar Dhawan has done in the past in ODIs,
He's still around.
yeah, he gets to lead this Indian team.
Correct.
Okay, he is still your opener, but I am saying because your present also decides your future. So
And to be fair, this has been a series to forget. 3 matches.
So Rohit Sharma might just go with Shikhar Dhawan tomorrow if whenever the World Cup, the ODI World Cup
World
starts here in India next year. But Shubman Gill is actually, for me, I might go for future.
And why Shubman? Don't you already have a KL also? Don't forget.
KL.
You might just want to promote him.
Exactly.
Up the it's not like you don't have options at this point. That's what actually makes Dhawan's position more precarious. Let's say there's no shortage of options, because if you look at just immediate, Gill is your direct backup. KL can always open. Then you have the likes of Rituraj, Ishan Kishan, Sanju Samson.
See the numbers on. No, keep it upper. Go. So in year 2022, he has played 16 matches. Got close to 600 runs, highest
Average
being
40.
97 with an average of 40 and a half, and a strike rate of 74 in one day cricket. Okay, you accept that. So averaging 40, and he's still under trial in this year only.
No, of course he is not under trial because he is captaining the Indian team. When your mainstream team is playing somewhere in England or in South Africa or in
They're training in Australia.
In Australia, he gets to lead this Indian team. So that's why I'm saying he's earned his straps. He is getting to lead this Indian team because what he's done in the past. But his future will be decided on the basis of his present. Is his present so good?
So this is a present I've shown you. 2022 I've shown you. That's why I said forget what he's done career wise. 161 matches. Forget it. I'm just looking at this year. 16 matches in calendar year 2022, averaging close to 41. Would you be worried with someone?
No, I would want to push Shikhar Dhawan to do even better.
Sure, I'm sure he would.
And how do I push him?
By telling him that there is a guy waiting for you.
Yes.
I'm sure he knows.
I understand that can also get him, or he can have that sense of insecurity. Somebody is looking over his shoulder all the time, but then he's experienced enough. I can understand that can happen with the youngsters who may not be absolutely sure with their place in the team. But then for somebody like Shikhar Dhawan, this should be a challenge and they should actually motivate him. Plus, see, with somebody like Shikhar Dhawan who's so experienced, I think the team management, the selectors will give him some sort of assurance. They will not keep him under trial. That is what I think. Had it been somebody else, could have been a different case. But with Shikhar Dhawan, if he's there, he will be given ample opportunities ahead of a lot of other budding cricketers, be it Shubman Gill or Shane also pointed out KL Rahul. Although KL Rahul, they may have to fit him in the middle order as it was happening earlier, but that was a different regime, a different team management with Ravi Shastri and Virat Kohli at the helm. So that's what I think. Although I would certainly want to invest in youngsters.
Yeah, but after 2023, Saurabh Nagpal, I'll take the question because he's addressing it to me, saying you're pretty rational, Nikhil. But please stop hyping and propagating false pride of it being second or third string. We are a nation of 1.4 billion with all our eggs in cricket basket. We should have 10 international teams. Okay.
I have one thing to say there.
Yeah,
Have you
please.
seen some of the associate nations teams? We really do have 10 international teams.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's a lot of expats who are playing.
Yeah, he's right. A lot of countries you'll see a lot of Indian. No, my point is, see, this argument every time you're thrown out, there's so many people. I agree, but at the end of the day, it doesn't. So if you have so many people, you should be winning golds in Olympic Games and everywhere else because
That's a logic which people have used well.
Yeah.
You should.
No, but it doesn't work like that. I tell you why. You also got to see how many of those people play a certain sport or get access to a certain sport or facilities or
Absolutely.
So when all of that is not there, so the problem doesn't lie that you have 1.4 billion. The problem is
How
how
you
many
use
of the 1.4 billion
No, I am saying
playing.
it should be that way. What you are saying, facilities, how you are inculcating that
Nurturing the talent also.
Yeah, sports
How
culture.
will that happen when your entire schooling system is such
Padho.
where you're not
Padho.
Padho. So
Padho.
a lot of 90% of your talented guys. So forget the ones that don't get facilities or even access or understanding of a sport. That though is majority. I'm saying the little bit that does, also 90% of them drop out after 8th standard, 10th standard, whatever.
I mean, you're
Drop
talking
out.
about schools. When in school there was a time you're reaching end of the year, or maybe some teacher fell ill or something, and they had to cover up their course. What was the first thing they would do? Take away your sports class.
Yeah.
Happened to
So-
me a lot.
So that's
I will never compromise on my.
No,
You are
they would
very
take it
rare
away. It's not our choice.
Yeah.
I'll
The
still,
teacher ले जाता ना.
you'll still find me there at the playground.
No, you can do that. I'm saying there'll be rare rebels
Yeah,
who
yeah.
do it, right? More, I'm just saying this argument of 1.4 doesn't work. At the end of the day, what I'm stating is a fact. What you're saying is that we should have multiple teams. Sure, but this you have to say is your backup team. Then what do I call them?
So the simple logic here is that tomorrow, if everybody is available, how many of the players who feature in this squad or in this 11 will also feature
In a first string team.
in that team that plays maybe the first match of the 2023 ODI World Cup? So
Bang on. Bang on. So that is the point. We're stating the obvious. We're not here discussing whether it is or not, or how many teams India should have. We're a cricket nation, so we should have. Sure, you can have. Actually, if you tell, there can be 5, 6, 7 teams you can make. Who says that you cannot make 5, 6?
even we can volunteer with one team.
Actually, if you were to even make, forget the people who are playing IPL and all, you can make some very good competitive teams of people who missed out on playing top level.
Or people who play amateur cricket.
Yeah, exactly. So, yes, come out. So, yes, you're saying that he will be pushed by Shubman,
No, I'm
Shikhar
saying
Dhawan.
no, I'm saying Shubman Gill surely will be in contention. That's what I think. That call has to be taken, and you will also have to see what Rohit Sharma thinks, and a lot of that will depend on how the Indian team actually does in this T20 World Cup. Because remember, when Virat was leading this Indian team, one of the reasons that he mentioned during a press conference that his white ball captaincy was taken away from him was his failure to win the ICC tournaments.
He said that. I'm guessing that is one of the
Yes,
reasons.
yes, could
and
be.
he said it wouldn't be a
Right. It's not a bad call also.
Yeah.
So Rohit Sharma will also have his bargaining power only when he produces results. So that's going to.
And this is arguably his first major test in terms of.
Yeah, although a lot of people can say that one player or one captain got so many opportunities to lead India, and then only he was judged and removed as white ball captain. So, but why are you including or you judging Rohit Sharma just on the basis of one ICC tournament? That's a fair call, but still, I think there has to be a way that needs to be you need to find out a way as to how your cricket is going to progress in days and years ahead.
I think with Rohit, you're not going to see him as that long-term an option anyway.
Exactly. Rohit
He's
is not
already
your long-term
caught up-
option.
He's catching up in age.
Exactly. How long
Had
do you see
injuries.
Rohit will lead India?
2 years, 3 years maybe at most.
3 years.
Is at most. I'm being very generous here.
I think even in Rohit's mind, that cutoff maybe 2023 50 over.
Exactly. I
His
agree.
mind.
I agree.
He may then take a
I
call
agree.
himself
I agree.
whether he has to go.
And that is the reason why I think that if Rohit Sharma does one day decides to give up one format, it would be Test cricket.
Yeah, I agree. Though I must say that recently he's really come in his own when it comes to Test cricket.
Yeah, most improved Test cricketer.
No, he is perhaps one batsman who actually gives me confidence when you, irrespective of wherever you are playing.
Correct.
Yep, true. So Shikhar is saying, why should Dhawan's spot be taken for granted with the upcoming maestro like Gill and the fact that Dhawan hasn't scored 100 since June 2019? Well, so Shikhar, firstly, I mean, I don't believe in just like looking at 100. We took out his stat. Firstly, they're not bad numbers. I just looked at his recent record. I just feel because he doesn't play all formats, so sometimes we, out of sight, out of mind. That happens with Shikhar Dhawan. Doesn't play T20 or Test, so he rarely comes. And whenever he comes, because one day's come after a long gap, he's on trial. I just feel sometimes it's unfair. I think he's as consistent as anyone, but that doesn't mean that his spot be taken for granted.
Achha.
Like everyone else, he should also have to
once
fight for his spot.
this is over, now that the series is over, it's actually should Dhawan go and request the DDCA to include him in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy? That's a T20 format though. No, I'm just asking.
No, it's a tricky one. I'll tell you why. Because I think Dhawan knows that now. Okay, if his best chance would have been to play a T20 World Cup,
No,
would have
it's
been
not.
he's
No,
going to be
it's not.
part of
It's
the-
not there. It's not. I know that T20. I'm saying just to keep himself in the game. Now you are left with 12 months. Today, this is
50
October.
Yeah.
Next year in October, you will play the ODI World Cup here in India. So play as much cricket as possible. Especially now you're getting to play in India.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And although the squad for the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy has already been announced, now remember, Ishant Sharma does not feature in any format as far as India is concerned. Still, he's been included in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. Although I don't have a
because
reason.
he'll be playing IPL also.
Shikhar Dhawan will also play IPL.
No,
He should. I said it's a
Punjab
valid point.
Kings,
If I were Shikhar Dhawan, I would want to play.
No, but
Mushtaq Ali.
should he be included?
He should be.
Because
He should be. If he wants to be included, it can't be that Delhi will have better batsmen than him.
No.
Even in T20. So it can't be that on merit he cannot be included. The only way he's not included, or if he's not included, would be that he himself has opted out.
But then your present will decide your future. Delhi should think that way.
We're going to be stuck on this.
Delhi, see the players who are. See, I don't. Please don't get me wrong.
No, but if Shikhar says, let's say
By the
Shikhar
way,
puts his hand up and says, I want to play Syed Mushtaq Ali, should Delhi have an objection? Not.
they should.
Why?
They will.
No, they should not. If he can win you, aren't you going to win the tournament?
No, you can.
So if the same way, Ishant, present will decide future.
No, that is the reason. I was not in favor of
Ishant Sharma.
Please don't. And please don't get me wrong. By the way,
No, they will get you wrong if you say something wrong.
A few people had actually objected to include Ishant Sharma in that Syed Mushtaq Ali.
So I said why? Why? If there are better bowlers than Ishant, then he should not be. If tomorrow there are better batsmen than Shikhar that you've got in the Delhi squad, then so be it.
No, I'm saying, at times you also, as I said, your present will decide.
Yeah, I'll give an example. So many of these Bombay players like Amol Mazumdar and all, right? They were not going to make a cut, you knew, after some time. But that didn't mean that Bombay will not take his experience in a Ranji Trophy. Why? Because they realize that he will help them.
Sticking to the Bombay example, do you know who's Mumbai's captain for the Side Mushtaq Ali? Ajinkya Rahane.
Yeah, similar. There.
Someone who has no future whatsoever in white ball.
But
I agree.
But I like that. So they're doing it to, let's say they think that he's amongst the best T20 batsmen in Mumbai
In this,
now.
yeah.
May not be for the Indian team, sure enough, but
I hope they play the Vijay Hazare also.
they should.
I hope Ishant Sharma plays the Ranji Trophy also then. please.
He should.
He should ideally.
He should.
I
Unless you're trying to imply.
I
that
hope
they're
Ajinkya
playing-
Rahane plays the Vijay Hazare also. I hope Ajinkya Rahane plays the Ranji Trophy. Actually, he did play the Duleep Trophy. Ajinkya Rahane. In fact, he led the West Zone to the title also. So that's what I'm saying. If that's the case, now there is just one goal. You have IPL on your mind. That's it. And somehow, for the senior pros, for the senior players, IPL has also become a prestige issue. By the way,
Yeah.
if you're not picked in that IPL auction, it becomes a little embarrassing also for the players. So they don't want to. For Ishant Sharma, okay, I can understand. See, is Ishant Sharma playing for Delhi, or what I was saying earlier, that he should actually, he's preparing just to keep himself in the game. He is he part of any of the IPL franchises?
Delhi Capitals, maybe, if I recall correctly.
Is he there? No, I don't.
Ishant.
Our
no,
viewers
no.
might know it better, I think.
Till recently, the last franchise I remember him turning up was the Capital.
But he got injured.
Yeah, he got injured, and I don't think they picked him.
The last IPL
time,
auction.
I think.
Correct.
Yeah, the last auction they didn't go for
Okay.
him. They didn't pick him that much. I know. He's not with Delhi. That's for sure.
No, don't go on his wiki. Go to the IPL page.
Delhi Capitals.
Is he still with them? They don't pick him, I think.
No,
the
maybe
last-
they just go back. First link, upar, IPL T20. Go to
No, last season
his,
I think
stats.
he played, no? He didn't play a single. Did he play?
That's it, 2019. No, he didn't play a game at all.
Then
Last
he-
he played was 2019.
Then he got injured also, I think,
Yes.
a couple of times. So,
But he's part of the squad. So
He's
just
part-
check squads. Teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there. So teams पे जाओ, ऊपर teams men.
men?
हाँ.
Women's IPL is also coming.
To be fair, they count the T20 challenge as
Delhi Capitals.
हाँ.
Click.
Squad में देखो, squad.
Yes. Now see.
Is he there? नीचे? No, he's not there.
No, I told you they didn't pick him this time.
Yeah, so till 2021 he was
So
there.
I think
Maybe
he
so
went
that's-
unsold. I think
That's
he
why
went
he's
unsold.
playing the SMA.
Yeah,
no?
possible.
As we
With
said,
Delhi.
prestige issue.
It is why
Senior
he's playing.
pro not picked.
Just go to that question. There was one super chat, I think. AB Sam. What's his question? You can.
It says Shubman can be drafted in as Kohli was in 2011, even with Sachin Sehwag and Gambhir in the side. Don't forget he also had Yuvraj and Raina. Gill should be given consistent chances from here on. I think they have been pretty consistent with him though, at least in the ODI format. T20 is probably no.
Drafted in as Kohli was in 2011, even with Sachin, Sehwag and Gambhir.
That too, one down. No, in 2011 World Cup.
No, he was playing mostly 2 or 3 down sometimes.
Yeah, 2 down.
Yeah.
Because
Gambhir used to come.
Gambhir was 1 down.
Silly Point asks very important questions. Are Sports the Gladiators greater than
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh team right now?
It's not Sports the Gladiators, then Bangla Tigers, no?
Yeah.
No, I think he means the literal Bangladesh.
Yeah.
No,
They
we
were for
got
Bangla
Delhi.
Tigers.
No, we've offered them. In fact, we had asked the BCB, that Bangladesh Cricket Board, but I think they have refused to play with us. I don't know for what reason.
Come on, yeah, let's be honest. Let's not be
That-
unkind to them. They're a international team. Yes, they're going through a bit of churn, but very sports Gladiators.
You
they will
saw
beat-
that. You saw that
by
match.
10
No?
wickets.
You saw that match. Huh? Sports the Gladiators, the one that we won there. Gurgaon.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I heard about it.
But whatever little
I heard.
you got.
No, but you are still playing whatever.
T10 cricket.
You're not playing international. Come on.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
No, but we'll send them an email and let's see if
A preseason match, why not?
there will be many teams, amateur teams in Bangladesh also, which will give you a fight in T10 cricket. if
give
they
us a
come there.
fight. Huh?
Or could beat.
Could beat.
Of course. That's an international team. Let's be realistic. It's an international team which plays international level bowlers. So
We were also playing some IPL players against some IPL players. Rather.
But-
Remember?
few discarded long or not.
Discarded. They still played.
नितिन जी लाइव है अभी, मैं आपको करता हूँ फोन है. We are live on Sports Today. Where are you right now? At the ground or talk in English?
Half an hour ago he was here.
Half an hour ago Rahul is saying you were here. Where
He
are
had
you now?
tikki. He had tikki and chai.
You're stuck in traffic. Where are you headed to? Oh, okay then.
Firosha Road?
Yeah, speak to you later then. Take care.
Not Firosha Road. What is that?
He's stuck in traffic because this is peak traffic hours.
Yeah.
He's heading towards Firozshah Kotla. Oh, Raju Belim. What do you have to say about him? He's saying that this team, I will not call them backup or whatever. This team can give a fight to the team that is in Australia.
No, he said they will beat them. No, मजबूत है. Team मजबूत है. He said that.
लग रही है.
It looks stronger.
That's what I'm saying. It's looking. That's what I'm saying.
हाँ, मजबूत लग रही है. Would mean that.
But they didn't say beat them. Said looking stronger. Because I don't want to misquote Raju Belim.
No.
He's saying that this team that you have seen, let's talk about it, is stronger than or looking stronger than the team that's gone to Australia. What are your thoughts on that?
Stronger as in, I think it will be a good fight between the two teams.
No, I think that team is still stronger. See, also, again, I'm repeating, and that's why a lot of people pointed out, why am I being unfair to Siraj? Not. I am saying it's a different format in different conditions. Every bowler of India today look outstanding. Washington Sundar, Kuldeep Yadav, Mohammad Siraj, Avesh Khan also. You saw Avesh Khan, what happened to him in a T20 format.
Match, in fact, he was getting tongued.
None of you wanted it. So I'm saying, just a different format, different condition, we get excited that it's looking stronger. Never know if that Indian team was playing in this format against this Indian team in these conditions. Will it be better? Are you telling me that Avesh Khan, Siraj and who's the third fast bowler that they've got?
Shardul.
And Shardul are, even though, and I'm looking at the weaker part of Indian bowling, are better than Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and Arshdeep Singh and Harshal Patel right now? I'm not too sure. They're playing a different format. If you were to get those three bowlers to play in these conditions in a one-day format, they also look very threatening. Similarly, does Washington Sundar and Kuldeep Chahal become better than UC Chahal and Akshar Patel? Maybe not. Or Shahbaz, maybe not. So I'm saying, batting wise also, you are liking what Shreyas Iyer is doing, but you guys only keep criticizing Shreyas Iyer cannot be as problem with short pitch bowling.
That he should be there in the squad in place of a punt. The same people would have been calling for his neck when the short ball is.
Shubman Munta got runs or his strike rate would have been 100, then you guys only would have criticized. I'm saying different format. Let's not get excited. Don't mix format. So I think that team will win, but Rahul thinks it will be what this team will.
No, I'm saying it will be a good fight.
Good fight to T20 will be, close match. But I think that team is still stronger.
I think maybe another team, if you pick another team who players who are not part of both the teams, they also would give a good fight to both these teams. Remember, there will be a Jasprit Bumrah once he is fit. There will be a Ravindra Jadeja will be fit. Deepak Chahar will be there. Mohammad Shami will be there. These are
Shami might come here.
No.
15.
As of now, I am talking.
As of now.
Currently, who are there in Australia and currently who are there in Delhi. I am talking about those players who are neither in Australia nor in Delhi.
Okay, so you can't take players who have been left out of this squad, like or not played in the 11, like Patidar and
No, I'm
Tripathi,
not picking them.
Not even picking them. So you're saying let's go with Prithvi Shaw, like that, huh? Let's go with Mohammad Shami, Deepak
Chahar. Jasprit Bumrah will be fit.
Jasprit Bumrah.
Ravindra Jadeja will also be fit.
That's half your bowling lineup, really. If you look at it.
What about batting then?
I'm just looking for a
Shikhar Dhawan. But
Shikhar Dhawan is
Shikhar Dhawan is here. That's okay.
Shikhar Dhawan is here. You have Prithvi Shaw as your opener.
Sarfraz Khan.
Sarfraz still okay. I'll because he's been playing
longer format. He's getting
Ranji Trophy and the Leap Trophy. So Rajat Patidar is here, so otherwise
Yeah.
I would have gotten him for as a wicket keeper.
Venkatesh Iyer. At least he'll make the third team.
To open with Prithvi Shaw.
Yeah.
Left,
Opening
right?
is where he's done well.
Left hand, right
You
hand.
were unkind to him. You bought
Not
him
me.
there. No, you meaning
The
Indian cricket
management.
was.
Yeah.
Then who else?
Go down.
Varun Chakravarti and all of them.
Arun, go down.
They can't be.
Anurag.
Then Rahul Chahar, all these guys.
Rahul Chahar.
Varun Chakravarti.
Yes.
These are those guys who
Who
are
were discarded.
Yeah, so they could
See,
all be there.
Tewatia is
They
there.
were,
Tewatia, yes.
You wait for a week or two, you will
Ran
get
Parag.
a lot of names. By the way, Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy is happening
they'll
currently.
be picking out cherry
In
picking
2
stats
weeks'
from
time.
there.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh
You
Khan.
took him and then
Muhammad
again
Shah Rukh
discarded.
Khan, yes.
Shah Rukh Khan. By
Shah
the way,
Rukh Khan,
yes.
exactly. Why not? Umran Malik.
Umran Malik
Umran, of course. Don't forget Umran.
playing in
Too
Mohali.
many fast bowlers now. Mohsin Khan.
Mukesh Chaudhary.
Mukesh
Who is
Chaudhary
there
is
in the
already
next?
there.
He's there in the nets, right? Yeah.
No, Mohsin Khan.
Yeah.
Your
Yash Dayal.
Khalil Ahmed.
Oh, Khalil.
Khalil Ahmed.
Of course. K.
So
Khalil
many.
Ahmed.
But all bowlers, all fast bowlers and spinners.
Silly point.
Get me batsmen.
Silly Point is saying God of cricket, the legendary and a generational player. MS Dhoni dropped Sehwag and Gambhir for young Dhawan. So why can't Dhawan be dropped for someone else?
He
Gambhir
can
was
be.
scoring runs but still got dropped.
I said can be, but just for the heck of it, doesn't make any sense.
Why is the Indian ODI team still playing in old what jerseys?
I've already answered that. It's because the new jerseys are for the T20 World Cup. Hence, you saw them in T20 cricket. You won't see them here. You'll only see them in these once the World Cup is done. And Devdutt Padikkal, current points.
Devdutt Padikkal, by the way.
Prasidh
Devdutt
Krishna.
Krishna, who was playing ODIs recently.
Rajesh Krishna.
Yeah, too many fast bowlers now. Too many, but
Devdutt
Devdutt
Padikkal,
Padikkal
yeah.
is a good call.
Devdutt Padikkal, yes.
Devdutt is a good call. DDP.
Cricket analysis by Avi.
This is the Indian team win being celebrated.
Probably someone's birthday, maybe. More likely.
I know that obviously nobody is celebrating Indian teams win.
I think
there.
third man of the tournament is loading for Shakeen PS is saying.
Go down, go down.
Shreyas Iyer, by the way.
Shreyas Iyer, yes.
Someone was pointing out Siraj. What happened there? Huh. Maybe he just means that.
Sachin, what? Sachin baby?
Sachin
Faraz
Baby,
Ahmed.
probably.
Sheldon Jackson.
Sheldon Jackson?
Not a foreign player.
No, but that should be in the longer format, no? Not in T20.
He was playing IPL.
But he was miserable.
Yeah, he didn't.
He was
have a great
miserable.
time.
I'm saying that.
Yeah.
Kolkata Knight Riders.
It's good that at least you endorsed my viewpoint. Otherwise, should have been a little.
Jitesh Sharma
Yes.
So it's
Jitesh
very good.
Sharma, wicket.
Mumbai
and
Indians.
Yash Dhul.
Oh, Yashul Berry played even for Delhi.
I did not. What about the guy from Tilak Verma?
Tilak Verma.
Lucknow Super
Tilak
Giants,
Verma.
yes.
See, suddenly all these names are coming.
But see, all these players. Why is this man giving the trophy? Why is Mr. C.K. Khanna?
Don't know. He was earlier president, but not current. So I don't know.
Interesting.
I was told that his wife rang the bell today. His wife, by the way, is the treasurer. Usually, anyways, I literally borrowed my brother's
What's UTE?
and boat, parachute and boat, and went to who is AB Sam,
To be very
Fremantle boat harbor and met Virat Kohli. Oh, okay.
He's in Australia, no? AB Sam.
Oh, Indian team seemed in great spirits. So basically, AB Sam met Virat today. He borrowed his brother's boat, or could be a yacht. What is brother?
Maybe Sam, when we are there
We
in
will
Perth,
also borrow your
please
brother's boat.
Yeah, give us your brother's boat.
And that UTE also. And don't forget to borrow that UTE, by the way.
Whatever that is.
Maybe that is the most important thing that you need, you know. And then you would say, brother, you didn't give me you gave me
You gave
a
the boat, but not the UTE.
not the UTE. How do I run it?
Please tell us what UTE is. We're all dying here.
Shubham says, if we keep this game aside, don't you think South African team is not up to potential because of Kolpak and this reverse racism, which Ntini has also said. Well, I agree. This, look at the way that they were making captains also. The next captain in line was Keshav Maharaj.
Who then got dropped today?
Yeah, because you have to look at all ethnicities and, try and cover.
No, see, that's the thing when it comes to if you're putting out representation for the sake of representation, you're ignoring sporting,
Yeah, I agree.
And okay, I get it. South Africa's had a complicated past where no one to judge that, but there are better
fix
ways.
that past by doing the opposite. Why would you fix it by saying everybody
Okay, in
is
the future
equal?
we'll kind of
Quota. Basically, what they're doing is quota system.
Yeah.
Right. So that is a utility vehicle. UTE.
There we go.
UTE.
Utility vehicle. That will take the board now from
No, I get
land
it.
to
Truck. Yeah, that's what these
To-
people.
Hence we knew we had to borrow
Yeah,
the
that's
UTE.
what in Australia. A lot of people actually what they do is they put those boats on their trucks
UTEs.
or even bicycles, by the way. And you would see especially on weekends, by the way. UTE is truck. So basically,
Utility vehicle.
Yeah. So
Utility
imagine you would have borrowed his boat, but he would have take this. Where do I take it? So you need a utility
You need
vehicle
the UTE.
also.
Thank you, AB Sam. Perth. Come to the ground. You will meet us there.
हाँ वेंकटेश अय्यर पृथ्वी शॉ पडिक्कल रियान पराग यशस्वी जायसवाल बाय द वे
Hey, Yashasvi.
कुणाल पांड्या
Okay, that's a-
राहुल तेवतिया who is DC
Kunal Pandya.
Deepak
and-
Chahar
Deepak
हाँ,
Chahar.
Deepak Chahar
Imran, Prasidh Krishna,
Pradesh
Sakaria.
Chetan Sakaria is in Australia.
But who will keep? I gave you Jitesh Sharma.
Jitesh Sharma.
I
But
gave
he's
you an
not there
option.
in this lineup, no?
But Pradeep, I've given you the option.
No, so we could make Riyan Parag keep. He does everything. So
Will Rehan Parag fit into a?
he's there.
Will Shaheen
Yes,
Shah
yes,
Afridi be fully fit for the India game? Yes,
Yes,
he's
yes, yes,
That's what
yes.
I saw pictures of him.
Yes,
We- videos also
PCB
are
has,
up on the
PCB
PCB.
has posted pictures of visuals of Shaheen Shah Afridi bowling, and they are saying that he is going to join the Pakistani squad in Australia, and he'll be fit to play the first couple of warm-up games also. So Pakistan, but we are making. Of course, he is a good quality fast bowler, but then Shaheen Shah Afridi is not the be all and end all of that Pakistani team.
To be fair,
agreed.
but to be
It's a
fair,
piece of news. It's an important piece
Yes.
of news.
and also, I mean, the last warm-up game or the practice game which India played, Rohit was dismissed by of all people Jason Behrendorff again.
Left. Are everyone? Jason Behrendorff, then
Stockley, your favorite.
Reece Stockley, Obed McCoy.
Oh man, Obed McCoy, yes.
How many will I remember?
You can keep listing them,
Yeah,
really.
well, many left.
I mean, if we're talking about the good ones, then you could say Trent Bolt, Mitch
Trent
Stark.
Bolt, Mitchell
I
Starc.
don't know what would be happening there in Australia with Chetan Sakaria and Mukesh Chaudhary
Can they bring the ball back
in
in?
the nets.
Can they bring the ball back in?
Yeah,
Sakaria, I don't think
Mukesh
so.
Chaudhary.
Sakaria got the cutters, which are good. But can he bring the ball back in? Don't think so.
Maybe somebody is.
Vijay Shankar is very upset.
Can't I make
He
this
said
team
he can't
also?
make this team also.
C team, D team, whatever you want to call it.
But he didn't have a great. He was injured, no? Didn't have a great.
No, to be fair, the biggest joke of the IPL was that he was picked in the Gujarat Titans. So even here he's backing up Hardik Pandya. He
Yeah.
played 2 games, I think,
Yes.
and then that was it.
Is Sanju Samson changing his game from attacking batsman to a safer batsman, or is it because of the
No, only
ODIs?
ODI. I mean, come on.
AJP?
He didn't need to be going bang bang here.
Yeah, but it's a good question. I'll tell you AJP because Shane has done a video also where Sanju has said he's changing his game. I'm not saying necessarily this way,
No, in fact,
but
the other way
Sanju
around.
has accepted that he's changing his game because the management told him for the last 1 year the management is in touch with him. When I'm management, I think coach and captain, I'm assuming,
Selectors too.
or chairman of selector, they're all in touch with him and told him that you should start getting ready for the middle order or finishers role, and he's been working on it. So this is Sanju's revelation, which is very interesting, I think. So in this, as Shane said, what was the need for him to be attacking
Even when there were
the
7
last
runs
two
needed.
Yeah.
What do
No,
you-
but I think it's very good. Actually, Sanju Samson is showing a different aspect of his game.
Correct.
Yeah.
He's telling you, boss, you've seen me in T20 cricket. You know how talented I am in T20s and how quickly I can score runs. And there's this another feature of my game.
I can play any role you want.
Yep. Shubham says, I have a different question. Do you think tennis is the toughest sport to cope up in terms of stamina? The level which Nadal, Djoko have at 37, 36
good
is
question.
there. That is true actually.
'Cause tennis, yeah, especially.
Or football, I don't know. One of these
Or
sports.
boxing.
Or
If
boxing.
you have
as
to
well. Yeah.
play 15 rounds.
Yeah, yeah. So is wrestling also, by the way. Very tiring.
For that
The
matter,
6
then-
minutes, I believe, like
Yes,
your lung
actually,
capacity
yes,
has
yes,
to be
yes,
massive.
you're right, you're right,
You
you're
run
right.
out of breath. Most you'll see
right.
guys run out of breath. So
But
that's
I
just-
know
even any
all
combat
these
sport.
all these sports that you mentioned, boxing,
Yeah.
tennis.
I would say even MMA, what you could throw in there, mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need conditioning for that too.
yeah.
Football also 90 minutes nowadays. A footballer.
They run like
One
crazy.
thing, one thing I know it for sure that these are the most well-paying jobs or sports. Be it tennis, boxing,
Football.
Even
football,
mixed martial arts, football,
MMA,
name it,
yeah.
name it.
Not wrestling so much.
not wrestling. MMA, by the way, people's a lot of people. MMA they say is the most complete sport
Yeah.
because now a lot of wrestlers have moved to MMA.
Correct, because they use their grappling skills, they translate into the octagon.
Exactly. Although it is a bit more dangerous than
Bit would be an understatement. What
Yeah.
happens to some of the people who go there?
yes.
And you're fighting unprotected, no headgear,
Exactly.
only the gloves.
Very dangerous. And the likes of Conor McGregor, that is the reason why they have some of the most or the highest paid athletes in MMA.
Like,
BCCI president video is it up or is it about to be up? Mridul Krishna is asking. It'll be up very soon. So any BCCI related questions will be answered in that video that Rahul has done. Akash Bhardwaj is good question. Siraj, Shami, who will board the flight?
or is Shami still in NC?
Maybe both of them will board the flight.
Possible?
There's no harm.
As it is, you have.
You can give DA and flight tickets. What's the harm?
Yeah. As it is, see, the match fees will be paid only to the 15 members, no? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was reading something else.
Okay. Should I?
Please.
No. Carry on.
Anyways, go down.
There's a lot of comedians in our comments, man.
Rahul Rawat's darling is back. Forget.
Oh, he's back.
Chair. Oh,
Arey.
I didn't read.
Wow. Chalo. No, this is a good comment. Rahul Rawat's big fan is here.
Okay,
saying that
basically is-
forget KL Rahul, forget Rahul Dravid, forget Rahul Chair.
Oh,
For him,
no
it is
idea.
only Rahul Rawat. So, what a good comment that is.
Nice comment.
That we can take.
Heartwarming.
I think could be one person has multiple accounts, I guess.
Can you at the same time?
Sure, you can make multiple accounts.
No, but and then join the same stream.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
you
same-
just have to switch your account from the top.
No, but then at one time you can only be on one account, right?
You can do it from your phone. One laptop,
Multiple
one on your
devices is another thing.
phone.
So then someone will have that way, one laptop, one phone.
Yeah. One iPad.
That will be
Nahi,
a bit
nahi.
too much. Okay, Charan, good question. Is this World Cup with no overwhelming favorites?
Australia and England beg to differ.
No overwhelming favorites.
Yeah, for me they are. Because again, India, we keep saying, but there's something which tends to go wrong in.
So you think Australia, England are cut above everyone else?
Yeah, for now.
I think it makes a valid point.
And New Zealand, maybe New Zealand.
They always tend to just spring one.
and also they are
But in that way, though, South Africa is there.
South
India
Africa
on a
also.
given day, Pakistan on a given day. I'm just saying, two matches, two good matches, semis, final. So anybody. But if you had to just pick, like, is there anyone who will say no is clear cut favorite?
See, you will have to give advantage to Australia and England.
I agree.
Australia because hosts.
I agree.
And also maybe New Zealand, the conditions, I know they're a little, but they are used to playing in Australia.
right.
They would be familiar with the conditions. South Africa tend to do well in Australia, although I don't know about their confidence, going into the T20 World Cup after 2 back-to-back series losses in India.
Not a good
Against this one, at least, I'm sorry to say, shouldn't use this word, but whatever, at least they would have thought that this is the second string team. Even if we don't think that this was the second string team for India, they would have thought that it's a second string team, but now they would realize, I don't know how and where their confidence would be heading into that tournament. But still, South Africa have done well in Australia, and you never know.
Srinivas Ramadasu says, will India miss a left-handed player like Ishan in the World Cup? But you have
Akshar, you have Rishabh Pant.
Rishabh will not make it to the 11.
But I agree with Srinivas.
Yeah. But again, when we say matchups are overrated, now if all righties are doing well, so what? South Africa got so many lefties.
I'm saying at times it does help to break the monotony. That is what I feel.
Send Akshar Patel.
I may not be.
Send Akshar at
but at least
like Jadeja.
But Jadeja and Akshar Patel, there's
as a batter,
there's I know you are. I know you're trying to chubby find me, but.
Like Nawaz did it. Nawaz, out of the blue, Nawaz did it.
Who is Nawaz?
Mohammad Nawaz, Pakistan. Against India.
I thought their Prime Minister former. Not Pakistan. Anyway, Janki, you've spoken about something about Pakistan. Janki Raman is saying, guys, discuss about Ramiz Raja's comments about what he discussed with Babar. About getting Rohit Sharma out in the selection meeting.
I don't know about his comments. So I can't comment.
So basically, Ramiz Raja, I think, was present in the selection committee meeting, and he discussed with Babar about how to get Rohit Sharma out.
I don't think that's over.
I think Ramiz Raja should step down as the PCB chairman and should take over as the head coach of Pakistan then.
To be fair,
he can do that also.
He may be like. Presidents are known to be involved in team, so
meetings,
maybe he is
selection.
involved.
No, in Pakistan,
and him being a former player has authority also. It's not just an administrator. He could be like, no, I think we should do this and team meeting and this. And
has he paid? Has he reimbursed
the bill for Shaheen Shah Afridi? He had said he will. And now that they're putting videos out of him playing, they must have cleared all the bills, medical bills.
Tomorrow, Shaheen Shah Afridi will post a picture. Paid partnership with PCB. MS Dhoni, by the way, has opened a cricket academy in Bangalore so that in coming years they can win an IPL.
The respect just grows for this man. I like his last point though.
Maybe. And isn't it interesting?
What?
To open an academy in Bangalore.
Considering his ties to Chennai?
Where NCA is also there.
Ooh.
Huh?
Don't take all his comments seriously. He has too much spare time sitting in Guwahati.
No, but to be fair, he doesn't because he's asking us to end the show so he can go to his assignment.
You can go, but you love the show so much.
No, or do the assignment and keep the show on in the background. What's the
There is a question for you, Rahul.
No, it's for Shane.
No, I'm not taking
Wait doesn't
cricket fan.
So cricket fan is
very naughty, by the way.
And
by the way, why do you get after our players looking or whatever? So
yeah,
what
I don't like this, by the way. I don't like this body shaming and all these things. This is,
and if runs are coming.
He's still one of the best in this format in the world, not just in India. Rohit Sharma.
Yes.
Why does he need to
do whatever you're saying? Unnatural ways of reducing weight. I do not agree with this.
I'm pretty sure you would have cleared his, yo-yo tests and everything. So
yes. Syed Infan says India will miss the mystery of Kuldeep Yadav in the middle over. I think Kuldeep, I agree. If you had to go with the third spinner, he could have been the one, but he got injured also at the wrong time. But that doesn't mean you won't pick up wickets in the middle. I think Yuzi Chahal will do that job. Did it in the practice game too. Bigger Australian grounds, he'll come into play.
Actually.
Yeah. So Yuzi will have to do that job. Plus, if you go with Shami, he could do that job in the middle overs too. He can pick up wickets.
And you know, going by what Akshar Patel did recently, I know he was very good in this home series against South Africa, even against Australia he was pretty okay, pretty decent. But I'm not too sure about how he will do in Australia on those Australian wickets. I think somebody like Yuzi Chahal, Kuldeep Yadav, even Ashwin to an extent, you know, they can actually.
Yeah, Akshar didn't have a great warm-up game also. But see, again, to be fair to him, we'll have to wait because he's been a standout bowler for India leading up to this T20
home series he
World
did
Cup.
pretty well.
So you'll have to give him that.
XYZ. How does he know Chandresh's condition?
No, because we've announced it here only.
When?
One of the shows we did it. We did.
Today?
He had sent a super chat and we.
Today?
No. 2-3 days ago.
I didn't know this. I got to know it today.
You may not have been on that show.
No, but
You
he's
remember
been. He's been talking to me for the
So
past
what?
couple of days. Never mentioned.
Yeah, no, he sent a super chat with that. We had.
I
we had
think
taken-
you're understanding the same thing, right? Just
Yeah. Second bit.
No, I don't know if
He had sent a super chat, and that super chat we had taken. That's how we also got to know.
Chandresh.
Yes.
He announced.
Yes.
Good.
So,
Chest thumping, huh?
shall we wind up then? Or you want to
Okay.
take a-
What is this? What is Charan saying? What are?
I just scroll down slightly. Don't go all the way
England,
down.
Australia,
Okay, how much
South
time will
Africa.
you take to get here?
कोई नहीं. Just scroll up.
What are
Hello?
you guys saying?
थोड़ा ऊपर जाओ. You'll find him.
Okay, I'll see.
Achha, what are you saying?
I'll see you there in
Is it-
30 minutes.
Are England, Australia, and South Africa, who are beaten by India, are overwhelming favorites? Charan is saying, "Kya? What are you saying, Shreyan? India has beaten South Africa, India has beaten Australia, India has beaten England, and you are saying that they are favorites, not India."
Yes.
Pradeep Srivalsan is saying Afghanistan will come on a dark horse, and he would want them to win that.
He said, is the
Is
dark
the dark horse?
Come on.
Oh, sorry.
He would want them to win. They're a very likable team, though, Afghanistan.
Always, without fail.
I don't think Afghanistan is the dark horse this time.
Yeah, they're not. But I'm
In
saying,
Asia Cup, you can still say.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying
World
they're a
Cup,
very
yeah.
likable team.
Yeah, absolutely.
रोक दोगे तो क्या? Vicky Patel is saying, ignore anime fan, and Ricky Patel is saying, chalo bhai, see you later. See you later. Anime fan is very naughty today. All his things.
Just today? Always.
He's always like
Always got some very witty comments up.
He's underestimating you, by the way.
overestimating by
Overestimating.
by a huge margin. By
I
a huge
beg to differ.
No, you're
Beg to
confusing
differ.
me with my better half. I'm a poor guy, just married to a rich person. Okay, see you, bye bye, good night. And
It's the net worth that he's talking
not
about.
my net worth. No, that is wrong. My net worth is not even 1/10 of what he's saying. So, on that note,
Chalo bhai, see you later.
lovely to have your company. Day has wrapped up early thanks to good bowling by the Indian
And
bowlers.
some very poor batting by the.
Series is over, by the way.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Where are will your fans be seeing you next few days? Oh, tell them, na. Will be here, not here. Where?
Nobody is going to be here. No, but actually,
we are
you
going
know.
to be here. Me and she.
No,
I'll be here.
no, but actually now this series is over. Imagine what is next now. Imagine, we know what is
World
next.
Cup.
It's the World Cup, by the way. Nikhil is flying to Australia. On that same flight will be Mohammad Shami, Siraj, Deepak Chahar,
No, they won't come. That late.
Umran Malik.
That late they won't. They leave now. You say, when are you going to be here? 2-3 days your fans want to know. Or when will you be back? When can they see you? Sunday. So now you won't see him Sunday
Sunday or Monday. Sunday you'll see me somewhere in
in Faridabad.
the jungles of Faridabad.
And then Monday you will. No, Sunday from jungles of Faridabad you can do one.
You'll be there, no? As
No. I'll join you remotely. Okay. Bye. See you. Vanakkam.
To World Cup.